So student, in this chapter we will discuss about the agriculture. Really it's a very interesting topic, as you know that in our daily life we eat different kinds of food materials including varieties of vegetable, fruit, pulses, meats, eggs, these all are. And as you know, we also wear a different types of clothes according to the different types of season. So we get all these things from plants and animal too. So a large number of plants and animals are needed for this agriculture, as you know that. So we can say that the actual definitions of agriculture, it means the mass production of plants and animals for food and other purposes. This process is called your agriculture. So according to your class, you have to know about these stages. If you want to take a plants, then you have to know about the what are the stages. So here I am going to explain about the stages. Okay, now the first point is your ploughing. What do you mean by the ploughing? It means firstly we have to lose the soil. So by the help of animal we can lose the soil. Okay, the next point is your manuring. Manuring, it means you have to add some nutrients to the soil for better growth, for good production of your plant which you need. So the second step, your manuring, in which we added some nutrients. Okay, now the third one is your sowing seeds. If you want, means according to your choice, if you want that plants, you need to sow the seed, because you have already loosened the soil, you had already maintained the good fertility, good quality of that soil. So after that, the third step, your sowing seed. And the fourth one is your irrigation. Irrigation is the most important steps for the agriculture. As you know that without water, none of the plant can grow. Good fertility, you can say, good production of plant, without the water it can't be possible. So irrigation is the process by which we supply a sufficient amount of water to the plant for good productions. Is it clear here? Now the next point is your spraying pesticide. What does it mean? Pesticide, it means small insects, pests are already grow during your crop productions. Okay, now we have to spray the pesticides. This is the medicines by which we can kill the pests which already grown. Okay, now the last one is your harvesting. Harvesting, actually when your crop is ready to cut, firstly we have to cut and gather it. So that process is called your harvesting. Here the stages: ploughing, manuring, sowing seeds, irrigation, after that spraying pesticides, and harvesting. Is it clear? This is enough for you in the topic of agriculture. Okay, thank you. So student, the next topic of this chapter is your soil. As you know that soil is an important factor for the good production of any types of plant. Okay, so here I have noted down for here varieties of types of soils we are getting. The first one is your loamy soil, the second one alluvial soil, black soil, and sandy soil. There are lots varieties of soils are there. So what will be the special character of loamy soil? Loamy soil can hold a plenty amount of water. So which type of crop we are getting from this type of soils? Just like a rice plant, jute plant, we are getting from loamy soil. Okay, is it clear here? The next one is your alluvial soil. As you know that alluvial soil is rich in humus. Humus is a shelter of small insects which can give the fertility to the good production for the crops. Okay, now the which type of crop we are getting from alluvial soil? Maize, wheat, these all are the example of alluvial soils. Okay, now black soil. If you want to a best production of cotton, then you have to keep the black soil. You used to keep the black soil, then you will get a best production of cotton plant. Is it clear? Now let's move towards the next topic, which is your sandy soil. As you know that sandy soil we are getting in a coastal area. Coastal areas generally having the sandy types of soil. So coconut we are getting many more. Okay, so in this chapter soil is clear here. Now we will move towards the season. So students, as you know that a particular crops may grow well in one season and may not grow that well in another seasons. So different types of crops can grow in different types of seasons. So here I have mentioned for you that the crops that grow in winter, for your memory, means it is very easy to learn you, the crops that grow in winter times of crops is known as Rabi crops. Okay, what are the examples of these crops? Wheat, gram, pea and many more of food item. Okay, now the crops which grows in summer season, means winter season crops are called Rabi crops and summer seasons are called Kharif crops. What are the examples here? Maize and cotton. So this is clear of this chapter. Thank you for watching this video. Okay.